the 2024 GAA. The Supreme Court also ruled that Special Provision 1D is void because it impliedly repeals Section 11 of the Universal Health Care Act, or UHCA, and the sin tax laws. Under Section 11 of the UHCA, Philhealth is required to maintain reserve funds up to a ceiling equivalent to 2 years of projected program expenses. Each year, Philhealth must set aside part of its net income as reserve funds, and any unused funds must be invested so that earnings are added back to these reserves. If the reserve funds exceeds the ceiling, the excess must be used to increase the benefits under the National Health Insurance Program and to reduce members' contributions. Section 11 also expressly provides that no portion of the reserve fund or its income may be transferred to the national government or any of its agencies. The Supreme Court ruled that reallocating Philhealth's supposed excess reserve funds through Special 1D and DOF Circular number 003-2024 makes compliance with Section 11 impossible. These measures undermine the very nature of Philhealth funds as pooled resources for social health insurance, hinder the UHCA's goal of delivering comprehensive and universal health care, and ultimately violates the people's right to health and to an affordable, sustainable, and accessible public health insurance. The Supreme Court stressed that Congress cannot repeal Section 11 through the GAA, which may only provide appropriations consistent with existing laws. It cannot amend or overturn substantive policy. Any changes affecting the UHCA, particularly Philhealth's reserve funds, must be enacted through separate legislation. The Supreme Court further found that Special 1D contradicts the sin tax laws, which earmark specific percentages of excise taxes on sweetened beverages, alcohol, and tobacco products exclusively for the UHCA. The Bureau of Treasury must set aside these amounts for the UHCA's implementation, and Congress must fully allocate them to Philhealth through the GAA. Congress cannot reduce, suspend, or withhold these earmarked funds. The Supreme Court added that while the state may adopt measures to improve the economy,